Today, we're taking a look at the Versix Vector. What's up guys? The Versix Vector is a new signature paddle designed for former top 5 tennis player Genie Bouchard. Designed with her in mind while staying true to the Versix brand of offering super high quality products while keeping the price affordable. And after playing with this paddle for the last few weeks, I'm very impressed. So let's take a quick look at the design and specs of the paddle. So looking at this paddle on paper, it's a pretty standard paddle. However, there are a few subtle changes that stand out and make a difference. Alright, so for the normal stuff. This is an elongated thermoformed paddle featuring Toray T700 carbon fiber, but for this model they chose a 15mm core. They also made some small tweaks to the shape of the paddle, and this more flared out design improves sweet spot and twist weight. It features a long 5.75 inch handle with a really great feel. They offer it in 2 different weight options, a lightweight and a standard weight, which I'll talk more about in a minute. And then the big standout feature of this paddle is of course the price. At $130 or $117 after discount code Scooter, this paddle is an insanely good value. And as always, quick shout out to Looky Over Grips and Pickleball Effect Tungsten Tape. I'll have links for those down in the description. Alright, so this paddle is pretty similar to a lot of other paddles on the market. In particular, the Bread and Butter Filth and the Carbon 1X come to mind. It has a very similar stiff feel off the face. It offers good power and pop. It generates great spin, and the control is there as well. And if you like paddles like that, this paddle will feel right at home to you. But those subtle changes that they made do make a big difference. As I mentioned, this flared shape does add more stability and twist weight, making the sweet spot feel bigger and making the paddle feel more forgiving overall. The 15mm core makes it feel a bit more responsive and poppy without feeling harsh. And the handle might be the best handle I've ever used on a pickleball paddle. A lot of pickleball paddles don't have the greatest handles, especially if you come from a tennis background. So I really appreciate the level of effort that they put into this handle. It has a good solid feel and the bevels are very pronounced, allowing you to know exactly where your hand is on the handle at all times. And the length of the handle is great for two-handed shots. And I think the big takeaway is this paddle feels very premium. It doesn't feel like they cut any corners with this paddle, and most people wouldn't believe that this is a $117 paddle. The 2 weight options are also a great feature. The standard weight is going to have a bit more stability, plow through, and power, while the lightweight option is a great choice if you don't like higher swing weights, suffer from tennis elbow, or just want a paddle that's a bit more maneuverable. Obviously, with this paddle being designed for Genie Bouchard, this is also a great option for tennis players. Elongated shapes are typically a bit more comfortable for tennis players and offer an easier transition into pickleball. And that handle, once again, has a great tennis racket feel, so that makes it easier as well. Overall, I think this paddle feels great and is very well thought out. They took a tried and true recipe, made small changes to optimize it, all while keeping the cost low. And the result is a paddle with great performance at an insanely good price. As always, if you guys have any questions, feel free to leave them in the comments. Like the video and subscribe to the channel, it helps a ton. And stay tuned, I have more reviews coming soon.